And now, WWE presents Money in the Bank. Opportunity knocks tonight as we welcome you to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, in which one man and one woman hope to get the opportunity of a lifetime as they become Mr. and Miss Money in the Bank. And we are going to get things started with one of those Money in the Bank ladder matches.
The following contest is the Money in the Bank ladder match. In this match, there are no pinfalls and no disqualifications. The first superstar to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will be declared the winner. And from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds,
Kevin Owens, the first man to enter the ring this evening, as he hopes to walk out with the Money in the Bank contract for the first time in his career. Kevin Owens has always been a man to make the most out of his opportunities. We'll see if he can do the same tonight. As here comes the next participant, the Scottish Terminator. It's Drew McIntyre.
And from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
With a name like the Scottish Terminator, I think Drew McIntyre is going to fit right in with a matchup like this. A matchup where there are no disqualifications or countouts. You can use the ladders as weapons. And I think Drew McIntyre is going to do whatever it takes here tonight to make the most out of this opportunity. My money is on McIntyre to win this. Next up, we have the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. Corbin looking to bring the end of days to his opponents here tonight.
And from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, Baron Corbin.
The former Golden Gloves boxing champion, Baron Corbin, makes his way down to the ring. And as he does so, I just want to say that Money in the Bank is one of my favourite pay-per-views of the year. I love the anticipation as to who will walk out with the Money in the Bank contracts. So far, Baron Corbin, Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre from Monday Night Raw have made their entrance. Now it's time for the SmackDown Superstars. Out first, we have the Viper.
And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
I think it's worth noting that Randy Orton, alongside Baron Corbin and Seth Rollins, are the three men in this matchup to have walked out with a Money in the Bank contract before in the past. We could have a two-time winner on our hands here tonight. Randy Orton, Seth Rollins and Baron Corbin obviously have the upper hand in this sort of match because they've done it plenty of times before and they have victories in this kind of matchup as well. If anyone knows what they're doing in this type of environment, it's Randy Orton, Seth Rollins and Baron Corbin.
Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
How about Bobby Lashley's chances of walking out with the Money in the Bank contract tonight? Bobby Lashley has never won the Money in the Bank contract in his career. But look at the size of this guy and tell me that he doesn't fare well in this type of match. Imagine the destruction that this man is going to be able to cause with the ladders. Again, using the ladders as a weapon is completely 100% legal in this type of matchup. No disqualifications or countouts. It will be interesting to see which strategies these superstars will employ in this matchup here this evening, as we await the final participant in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match tonight. Here comes Seth freaking Rollins. It's time to burn it down. Rollins has to be the fan favourite going into this. Not only has he won it before, but he is very popular amongst the WWE fans.
And from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
We have quite the match card lined up for tonight's show, I'll tell you that. We have the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, of course, still to come tonight later on. That is going to be interesting, of course. And how about Toni Storm defending her SmackDown women's title against Rhea Ripley in a rematch from the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And of course, our two main events, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, going one-on-one with Lars Sullivan as he defends the Universal Championship. And Tommaso Ciampa will put his WWE title on the line against the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne, in our main event tonight. A lot to look forward to here this evening, as we begin our first Money in the Bank ladder matchup of the night. And every superstar looks to jockey for position, looking to get the upper hand in this match. And already the ladder being brought into the ring by the almighty Bobby Lashley. But now Lashley sent to the outside. He hangs on momentarily before being knocked to the outside. And look at Kevin Owens taking it to Baron Corbin. Meanwhile, Rollins with a Northern Lights suplex to Randy Orton. McIntyre now with the ladder in hand, but he gets disarmed. Owens has Lashley up high, but Lashley with a few back elbows, able to escape that predicament. Lashley just manhandling Kevin Owens. Owens though fighting back. And now McIntyre sending Rollins to the outside. Oh, there goes Owens as well. Rollins though able to hang on. And oh, Randy Orton just got suplexed back first onto the ladder. And that is what I'm talking about. You can utilize these ladders in any way you see fit. Knee to the midsection by Baron Corbin. And now look at the strength here. Falcon Arrow planting down Lashley. Kevin Owens with a big punch to Baron Corbin. Not too sure that's wise, given the fact that Corbin is a former Golden Gloves boxing champion. And there goes Owens once again. Heads colliding right there between Corbin and McIntyre. As now Rollins gets back inside the ring. And he looks to go after the Scottish Terminator here. Setting up Drew McIntyre for God's last gift. And now Lashley with Kevin Owens sent over the top. DDT. Specifically a single arm DDT there by McIntyre. And now Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre, the only people in the ring right now. One of these needs to take advantage of this opportunity as McIntyre is unloading on Randy Orton. Oh, what a power slam by Lashley on the outside. And now Kevin Owens Sends Lashley inside the ring as McIntyre continues the attack onto the Viper. Lashley, big forearm smash. And now Lashley again showcasing his strength. Look at this. A stalling suplex from the Almighty. Oh, man. McIntyre back first there to Baron Corbin. And now Randy Orton going to send Corbin to the outside. Corbin hangs on. And Randy doesn't realise. Backbreaker by McIntyre. From behind there on Bobby Lashley. And McIntyre once again with the ladder in hand. Drew McIntyre going to set the ladder up. Is he going to try and get a hold of the briefcase? No, instead, he's going to showcase his power with that power bomb. Oh, meanwhile, Randy Orton thought about getting hold of the briefcase. But now it's, oh, Orton collapsing onto the ladder again. Back first. Randy's going to be feeling the effects of this one. Big kick to the back there by Lashley. As Baron Corbin looks to get himself some now. Again, Bobby Lashley with the military press into the power slam. My word. Meanwhile, look on the outside of the ring. Rollins going after KO. Wait a minute. Seth Rollins with a pedigree. Face first goes Owens onto the steel floor. And now Randy Orton climbing the ladder. Randy Orton, he's got his hands on the briefcase. Only momentarily though, thanks to Seth Rollins. Rollins looking to put a stop to Randy Orton. And he does so, yanking Orton off the ladder. But now it's Drew McIntyre up the other side. And Baron Corbin sees him crystal clear. Corbin and Lashley trying to get McIntyre off the ladder. And now Baron Corbin going after Randy Orton on the outside. Randy, though, able to block what Corbin was thinking of. And into the steps goes the Lone Wolf. Curb stomp to Kevin Owens. 4 men in the ring right now as Lashley gets rid of one. And now look at Seth Rollins. Seth Walker. I think Lashley may have caught the ladder as well. Rollins is the only man standing in the ring. Corbin just looking on. I think Corbin is just biding his time, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike as Rollins and Orton going after the ladder right now. Rollins yanking the ladder away from Orton. Oh, and Orton gets clocked with the ladder right in the face. Meanwhile, McIntyre went for the spine buster. Instead, caught the DDT. And now Baron Corbin's in the ring. Corbin realising that this is his opportunity. This is the time to strike. As oh, what a collision there. And Randy Orton going to spoil the party for Corbin. Back suplex. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, Rollins and Owens are going at it. And Rollins, though, knocks down the ladder and gets sent shoulder first into the turnbuckle. And now Owens stomping out Rollins. While Lashley missing out on the super kick as Corbin dodges by escaping the ring. Big clothesline by Lashley in the corner to Rollins. And Rollins forced to roll to the outside. Lashley again, perfect opportunity here. Bobby Lashley looking to become Mr. Money in the Bank. Can he set the ladder up and climb? No one's paying attention, but uh-oh. Lashley's caught the attention of the Scottish Terminator. Lashley with his hands on the briefcase, only for a moment as he sees Drew coming. And now Lashley and McIntyre at the top of the ladder. What is going to happen here? McIntyre with a shot. Face first off the ladder though. Per Bobby Lashley, and now, oh my goodness, no. Not from up there. A superplex off the ladder. Oh my goodness. Every superstar, I think, was shocked a little at that. They froze. But now Baron Corbin looking to take advantage. He's got his hands on the briefcase. Can Corbin get a hold of the briefcase and yank it down? Oh my goodness. The ladder is gone. Corbin dangling in the air. Baron Corbin is in trouble. Oh my goodness. What a collision with the canvas that was. And now Lashley sent to the outside. Now he hangs on. Rollins knocks him off and delivers the curb stomp again to KO. But KO with some fighting spirit. Owens perhaps looking for a reverse DDT, but Lashley powering through with a suplex. Meanwhile, Randy Orton set up the ladder in the center of the ring. And is this Randy Orton's moment? Randy Orton to win the Money in the Bank contract for the second time in his career. But here comes the other superstars looking to put a stop to this. McIntyre once again climbing the ladder. Corbin with a shot. McIntyre with a shot. But now Rollins yanking McIntyre off the ladder. And Owens knocking Orton off the other side. Bobby Lashley sends Rollins off the ropes. Big collision. As there goes KO. And there goes Drew McIntyre. Meanwhile, oh, Lashley with a spine buster. And Rollins back. Hit the ladder. And now Corbin off the kick is going to try and win the briefcase for the second time in his career. But Randy Orton's right behind him. Randy Orton putting a stop to Baron Corbin's attempt to become Mr. Money in the Bank. Kevin Owens lifting up Randy Orton. Orton countering with a DDT. And now Randy Orton sent to the outside. He hangs on to the ropes. Meanwhile, Rollins is at the top of the ladder. Seth Rollins could become Mr. Money in the Bank. Randy, though, back inside the ring, and he shoves down the ladder. Oh, and there's a powerbomb to Rollins. And now Randy Orton's feeling the voices in his head. They're talking to him. RKO. RKO to Rollins. And Drew McIntyre has the ladder in his grasp. Oh, stunner. Stunner to Orton. Owens gets hit with the ladder from behind. Lashley disarming McIntyre with an elbow smash. And there goes Rollins and McIntyre. Both sent to the outside. And now Lashley with the ladder. Lashley's got the ladder set up once again. Randy Orton distracted with KO. Meanwhile, Bobby Lashley could win the briefcase here. He could win the Money in the Bank contract. But Baron Corbin up there now. Baron Corbin looking to put a stop to Lashley. Oh, wait a minute. Corbin yanked off of the ladder. And Randy Orton takes care of Lashley. Suplex by Rollins. And oh, McIntyre sent flying off the top. Kevin Owens. No. McIntyre with a knee. Orton with the Luthez press. There goes Corbin. No, Corbin hangs on once again. And now these three superstars in the ring jockeying for position. Seth Rollins. Oh, sit out facebuster. Takes care of Randy Orton. Baron Corbin catches a shot from the ladder. And now Rollins setting it up. Rollins trying to position it correctly. Oh, but Kevin Owens back inside the ring tried to go after Rollins there, but Corbin sends Rollins into him. And now Kevin Owens with Baron Corbin up, but Corbin with the back elbows and a shoulder tackle for good measure. McIntyre thought about climbing the ladder, decided against it, and he gets sent outside the ring for his troubles. And now Corbin, the only man standing. Can Baron Corbin make the most out of the opportunity? No, instead he's going to talk to the fans. And oh, Glasgow kiss. That's what you get for showboating, Corbin. That was a perfect opportunity for Baron Corbin, but he didn't take advantage, and that's going to cost him. Drew McIntyre may steal Corbin's moment. Drew McIntyre, the man that my money is on to walk out of tonight with the briefcase. Can he pull it down? Come on, Drew. Oh, no. Drew goes face first into the ladder. And Orton with an RKO. RKO off the top of the ladder. And now Bobby Lashley getting rid of Rollins. KO going to get rid of Baron Corbin. And there goes McIntyre. We're down to 2. Lashley sends KO over the top. This could be Bobby Lashley's moment. Hang on a minute. Randy Orton re-entering the ring. Can he stop Bobby Lashley? Lashley and Orton at the top of the ladder. Oh, Orton shoved off into Rollins. Bobby Lashley with his hands on the briefcase once again. Can he pull it down? Bobby Lashley is Mr. Money in the Bank.
Here is your winner, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Wow.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. It's time for some women's division action, as here comes the #1 contender to the SmackDown Women's Championship. There is Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley set to face Toni Storm tonight for the SmackDown Women's title, and well, Ripley and Storm fought at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view inside of a steel cage, and Ripley has said that the only reason she came up short in that matchup was because Toni Storm escaped the steel cage. Ripley then stated that Toni Storm actively chose to escape the cage because she didn't have what it takes to defeat her. We will see what transpires in this rematch here tonight. Here comes the SmackDown Women's Champion. The Lightning from Down Under. There is Toni Storm. Toni Storm means business. Storming down to the ring this evening. Looking to showcase to the world that she does have what it takes to defeat Rhea Ripley once again in her career. These two have met countless times. And tonight, you can add another one to that ever-growing list of matches. The SmackDown Women's title hangs in the balance in this matchup.
Introducing the challenger, Rhea Ripley. And introducing the champion, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Toni Storm.
So here we go. Toni Storm and Rhea Ripley about to battle once again in their careers. The rematch from the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view is about to be underway. And it is once again for that, the SmackDown Women's title. The referee getting ready to call for the bell. And here we go. The bell has sounded and Toni Storm out of the gate with a clothesline. Storm wasting little time here tonight to take it to Rhea Ripley. Big leg drop there to the arm. These two have so much pent-up frustration with one another as Toni Storm resorting to her strikes in the early stages. Crucifix head scissor takedown. And Toni Storm is feeling it early on. Big forearm smash driving Ripley to the outside. And here comes Toni Storm. Tope suicida. Wow. It has been all Toni Storm thus far. Ripley sent back inside the ring and now Toni Storm to the top rope. Toni Storm looking to take a high risk early on in this matchup. Looking to fly is the lightning from down under. Missile drop kick right to the chest. And now Storm looking to put Rhea away early. Big neck breaker into the cover and an early kick out at one. Much more damage is going to have to be done in order to put away a woman like Rhea Ripley. Toni Storm found that out at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Oh, what a kick to the back of the head. And now Rhea Ripley has turned the tide. Ripley now in control. Oh, what a cutter. A cutter there from Rhea. And now Rhea Ripley with a guillotine. Guillotine submission maneuver locked in. What is Toni Storm going to do here? Can she escape? Yes, she can. Beautiful escape as well, might I add. Oh, misses out on that kick though. And now Rhea Ripley looks to take advantage. My word. Ripley just launching Toni Storm into the air. Big punch. And face first now goes the lightning from down under. And look at this arrogance. Oh, big stomp to the back. Oh, went for another shot there, but Toni Storm able to counter. What a headbutt. And a second one. And now Storm looking to stomp out Ripley in the corner. A boot right there to the chest. Ripley picked back up to a vertical base and sent into the other corner, and the referee just got taken out. Big hip attack. And Ripley's right back to her feet with a massive shot to the skull. Snapmare takedown, big soccer ball kick to the spine. And now Rhea Ripley gonna showcase her strength. Holding Toni Storm in the air for this stalling suplex. My goodness. Incredible amounts of power there. Is it enough to become the SmackDown Women's Champion? No, it isn't. Storm able to kick out at 2. This matchup continues. And now Toni Storm with the counter sends Ripley into the corner once again, but there's a big boot to the face. Went for the super kick. Drop kick instead by Storm. Oh, went for the slap there, did Toni. But Ripley with a spear. And now Rhea Ripley sending Storm into the corner. And now Ripley with a kick, a headbutt, and a punch. And now, wait a minute, what is Ripley thinking now? Rhea Ripley to the outside of the ring, lining up Toni Storm for the drop kick on the apron. Can Ripley follow up now? This is awesome chance from the WWE fans as Ripley may look to put it away. Big knee strike right to the skull of the champion. Oh, and another big headbutt. Storm, though, right back to her feet. Collar and elbow tie up. And now Rhea Ripley Looking for another suplex. Storm though, small package to retain the title. No, only a 2 count. Big roundhouse kick to the skull, followed by another headbutt. And now Toni Storm setting Rhea up on the middle, right for the fisherman suplex. Storm with a bridge and a kick out. Once again at 1 this time. Toni Storm though continuing the attack. As now Storm, oh, backstabber. The suplex into the backstabber. And Toni Storm may be on the cusp of retaining the title. German suplex. Storm keeping the grip for another one. Maybe looking for the trifecta. Yes, she is. Triple Germans in a row. And now Toni Storm can taste title retention. Here comes Storm Zero. Toni Storm shoots the half to retain the title. Cover. And Ripley somehow was able to survive. Notice though how Toni Storm doesn't get caught up in the moment. She gets right back to the attack. Air raid crash neck breaker. But Ripley's right back up. What the hell is Ripley made of? And now Toni Storm's up high on the top turnbuckle. Ripley going to join her up there. Precarious situation here for both women. Superplex. Oh, but Storm's right back to her feet. Big boot. Fighting spirit from the Lightning from down under. Oh, but Ripley reverses with the fireman's carry. And now Rhea Ripley looking for the Riptide. Can she connect? Yes, she can. Ripley with the Riptide to win the title. To win the SmackDown Women's title. Oh my God. Ripley's the champion. Rhea Ripley is the SmackDown Women's champion.
Here is your winner and the new SmackDown Women's champion, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley out of absolutely nowhere hits the Riptide and captures the championship. My goodness, what a shocker. Well, up next here at Money in the Bank, it is for the vacant Intercontinental Championship. It is a fatal 4-way elimination match between Aleister Black, Noam Dar, Ricochet, and the limitless one, Keith Lee. We are back here at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and now it is time to crown an Intercontinental Champion. The vacant Intercontinental title is on the line in our next matchup.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, Limitless Keith Lee.
The limitless one making his way out to the ring. He is also referred to as the Moment Maker, and he is looking to make another moment here tonight at Money in the Bank by becoming Intercontinental Champion. Next up, it is the Scottish Supernova, Noam Dar.
And his opponents, first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, the Scottish Supernova, Noam Dar.
Noam Dar is a technical mastermind, a submission specialist, and a man with many mind games. He certainly has the tools, but is yet to win a championship in WWE. Could tonight be the night for Noam Dar to win his first title under the WWE umbrella? It very well could be. Money in the Bank is all about opportunities, and tonight Noam Dar has the opportunity of a lifetime to become Intercontinental Champion, a title with a lot of prestige and history. Aleister Black is about to rise. There is the Dutch Destroyer.
And from Amsterdam, Netherlands, weighing in at 215 pounds, Aleister Black.
The ominous man from Amsterdam now makes his way down to the ring. And I want to remind everybody that this Fatal 4-Way Elimination matchup is under no disqualifications or countouts. Anything goes in this type of matchup. It is of course elimination style as well, meaning that the last man standing will become the Intercontinental Champion. Aleister Black now inside the ring. It's time for the final man in this matchup to make his entrance. Here comes the one and only. It's Ricochet.
Representing High Energy from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet!
I was speaking to Ricochet earlier on tonight, and he told me that the debut of High Energy is coming. That is the tag team between him and Cedric Alexander, but right now he is putting all of his focus on becoming Intercontinental Champion. A wise move, in my opinion. So here we go. Fatal 4-Way action. Elimination style. Aleister Black, Ricochet, Keith Lee, and Noam Dar are about to go at it. All for the coveted Intercontinental title. And the bell sounds. We're underway. Aleister Black looking for that knee strike in the early stages. Keith Lee saw it coming. That is something that everyone in this match are going to need to look out for. The strikes of Aleister Black. As Noam Dar delivers the arm drag to Ricochet on the rebound to the ropes. And Keith Lee heading outside with Aleister Black. Big Meteora there by the one and only. Now into the head scissors. Every man in this matchup has their advantage over the other men in this matchup. Ricochet has the high flying advantage. Noam Dar the technical aspect and the submission aspect as well. Aleister Black obviously his strikes, and Keith Lee has the power. Oh, and Dar with a stomp right there to the arm of Ricochet. And he follows it up with a kick to the midsection. And now spikes Ricochet with that DDT. Meanwhile, Aleister Black misses out on the kick there. And Keith Lee sends him back inside the ring. And now Noam Dar going to be sent to the outside. He manages to hold on. Grizzly Magnum there by Keith Lee as Dar gets knocked off of the apron. And now here come the strikes from Aleister Black. Keith Lee in some trouble. Meteora of his own there. And now Keith Lee is up against the ropes. Aleister Black lays out Lee and delivers a stomp right to the chest. And now Lee going to be sent into the corner. Black flies in with the forearm smash. And now he ascends the top rope, but Keith Lee rolls to the outside. Ricochet with a spin kick. And now Ricochet has his sights set on Aleister Black, but Black DDT. Ricochet kicks right back to his feet. And now Noam Dar interjecting himself. Snap suplex. Big forearm smash. Drops Keith Lee down to one knee. Nobody home. And now Keith Lee has a bear hug locked in. Remember, this is elimination style, so Ricochet and Noam Dar not too fussed about this submission. It would actually do them very well if Black would have been eliminated there, but needless to say, it is early stages in this matchup. Big belly-to-belly suplex by Lee now. Will that be enough to put away Black by pinfall? No. Oh, and now Ricochet with a steel chair. It's hard for me to keep up on the action. I've only got one set of eyes, you know. German suplex on the outside by Noam Dar. And now Black is up high once again. Went for the double stomp. Keith Lee moves out of the way. Black, though, one step ahead. Big knee strike to eliminate the big man. No, only a 2 count. And now in comes Ricochet and Dar. Keith Lee, one-arm spine buster. What strength. Meanwhile, there's the King's Landing by Ricochet. Cover on Black. And a kick out. Cover on Dar. And another kick out. And now Aleister Black once again resorting to more strikes. Taking out Keith Lee. Dar sends Ricochet off the ropes again for another arm drag. And now Keith Lee gets sent back inside the corner. Big uppercut from Noam Dar. Keith Lee, oh, gets caught by another kick. Right to the chest. And now Noam Dar stomping on the arm of Keith Lee this time. And now Noam Dar trying to slow down Keith Lee. Aleister Black heads to the outside of the ring. Shots to the gut by Keith Lee. And now the Limitless One has Dar up on his shoulders. Big Bang Catastrophe. Do we have our first elimination? Keith Lee to eliminate Dar. Yes, he does. Noam Dar's been eliminated. We are down to 3. And Keith Lee is arming himself. He has a steel chair in hand. As Black and Ricochet go at it. Keith Lee from behind. And now Black disarming the Limitless One. And Lee gets sent back inside the ring. Aleister Black looks to follow up. He has Lee in his sights. Target acquired. Springboard knee strike. And Ricochet re-enters the ring. Catches a big roundhouse kick from Black. And now Black again spikes him. But Ricochet's right back up. Big forearm. And that will set Black up for vertigo. And that sets Black up perfectly. Ricochet up high. The one and only's about to fly. Double rotation moonsault, but Black got his knees up. Knees to the midsection of Ricochet. And now Keith Lee back suplex. And now Black hoisted up onto Lee's shoulders. Sit out spine buster. Keith Lee is on a warpath. Oh, but Black stuffs him with a DDT. Black spiking Lee into the canvas. And Keith Lee is struggling to stand. This could be Aleister Black's moment to eliminate Lee. Aleister Black to the top once again. What is Black thinking? Moonsault of his own. But in comes Ricochet. Aleister Black caught him with a kick to the gut. And there's a second one. A third into the cutter. And here's a submission maneuver from Aleister Black. Modified Dragon Sleeper, will it be enough to eliminate Ricochet? No, Ricochet manages to survive. And now Ricochet looking for the King's Landing. Aleister Black fighting it. Big kick to the chest. And in comes Keith Lee with a sledgehammer. Oh, Black misses wildly with that roundhouse kick. And now Keith Lee sets Black up against the ropes. Picks Ricochet back up to his feet and plants him back down again. One-arm spine buster to eliminate Ricochet. No, there's a kick out at 2. Back elbow to Ricochet. Discus knee strike taking out both men. And Ricochet wisely getting out of there. And that puts Keith Lee in Aleister Black's crosshairs once again. Roundhouse kick, Black Mass. What a combination. Cover by the Dutch Destroyer. Keith Lee is gone. It is down to Black and Ricochet. Aleister Black patiently waiting for Ricochet to get back inside the ring. Oh, and Aleister Black arms himself with the sledgehammer that Keith Lee introduced. Ricochet's going to do the same with that steel chair. And here we go. Black and Ricochet collide in the ring. Sledgehammer to the gut by Aleister Black. Oh, but Ricochet. Oh, big spin kick. And now Ricochet looking for the King's Landing again. But oh, he goes back first onto the steel chair. STO by Aleister Black. Ricochet back first into a chair, and there's another knee strike. And Aleister's ready to end it. Aleister Black can taste the title. Roundhouse kick, Black Mass. There's that deadly combo once again. And that gives Black the victory. Black is the Intercontinental Champion. Congratulations to the ominous man from Amsterdam. We are back here at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And it is time for our second Money in the Bank ladder matchup of the evening. Here comes the Queen.
The following contest is the Money in the Bank ladder match. In this match, there are no pinfalls and no disqualifications. The first superstar to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will be declared the winner. And from the Queen City,
Charlotte Flair, the daughter of the Nature Boy, making her way to the ring. And we are ready for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Every woman in this matchup tonight has never become Miss Money in the Bank in their careers. We are getting a fresh Miss Money in the Bank winner here tonight. Here comes participant number 2.
And from Yorktown Heights, New York, Mandy Rose.
Mandy Rose, the Golden Goddess. Earlier tonight we saw our first Money in the Bank ladder match take place, and to everyone's surprise, Bobby Lashley, the Almighty, was able to walk away with the Money in the Bank contract. I certainly did not see that one coming. My money was on Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley walked away with the briefcase and the contract. And the final participant from Monday Night Raw is the Pirate Princess. My money is on Kairi Sane. I am going with the Pirate Princess. What a victory it would be for her career. A former NXT Women's Champion. A former winner of the Mae Young Classic. It would do wonders for Kairi Sane's career here tonight if she were to walk away with the Money in the Bank contract. We have seen countless careers being made all due to that contract. And I am sure that many more careers will be made thanks to this opportunity. Here is the first superstar from the SmackDown side. The legit boss, Sasha Banks. The blueprint of WWE's women's division. That is what she's calling herself nowadays. Sasha Banks looking to make a career-defining moment here tonight at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Again, inside the briefcase, there is a contract in which you may cash in at any point in time up to the next year for a championship opportunity. Next up, we have got the Phenom. It's Ember Moon. Ember Moon was the final participant to qualify for this matchup. This past Tuesday night on SmackDown Live, Ember Moon was able to defeat Lacey Evans in a one-on-one contest to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match tonight. Will Ember Moon be the one to walk out and call herself Miss Money in the Bank? And here comes the final participant from SmackDown. It's the Irish Lass Kicker.
And from Dublin, Ireland,
Becky Lynch on her way to the ring right now. As this Money in the Bank ladder match is about to be underway, I am looking forward to this. We saw Bobby Lashley walk away with the men's Money in the Bank contract. Who is going to walk out of this one with the women's Money in the Bank contract? Here we go, guys. The bell sounds. We are now underway. And every woman looking to get the upper hand early on in this matchup. As Kairi Sane sent to the outside already. Sasha Banks going after Becky Lynch. What a rivalry they've had over the years. Big calf kick there. And now Mandy Rose with a disrespectful slap to the back of the head. Looking to follow up now with a backbreaker. Driving the knee right into the spine. And Kairi Sane going after Charlotte now on the outside of the ring. And Sasha's going to introduce the first ladder. Sasha Banks with a snap suplex there to Ember Moon. And look at Becky Lynch's strength. Backpack facebuster. Sasha again with the ladder. Realizes that Charlotte's re-entering the ring though. And now Charlotte gets taken down to the mat with that Luthez press. Kairi sent into the corner. Becky Lynch missing out on that kick. And now Sasha with the modified reverse DDT. Oh my goodness, Kairi Sane! Oh my god! Sunset flip. Taking out Ember Moon. Oh, and Rose just went head first off of that turnbuckle post. Meanwhile, the ladder's been set up. Sasha Banks climbing to the top. And Sasha, the first woman to grab a hold of the briefcase. Can she pull it down and end this early? Becky Lynch, though, trying to get Sasha down. But now Kairi's up there with her. Ember Moon pulling Kairi down. And now Becky Lynch on the other side of the ring with a powerbomb off the ladder. Sasha Banks, Fireman's Carry takeover, trying to fight back here against Becky Lynch. Lynch, though, with the jab to the midsection. Sasha with the drop toe hold. Big kick to the head. And that will take Becky out of the equation. Sasha back up to the top of the ladder. And again, trying to pull down the briefcase. Oh my God, what a collision. Such a deadly and lethal matchup is the Money in the Bank ladder match. And you are seeing it in full display already. Big forearm by Charlotte. And now Mandy Rose sending Kairi into the corner. Ember Moon with a backdrop driver. Moon is feeling it. Is this her opportunity? No, wait a minute. Kairi saying from behind. Oh, back suplex. And now Becky sends Rose to the outside of the ring. And wait a minute, Becky Lynch, no way. Becky Lynch, Tope Suicida gets clocked by Mandy Rose. Lynch thought about a high-risk move, it did not pay off. And Sasha again with the ladder. Sasha is relentless in this. Sasha Banks setting up the ladder once again, the center of the ring, and again climbing to the top. Can she pull down the briefcase? This time, no, instead goes flying off the ladder again. Mandy with a power slam. Kairi with a moonsault. And there goes Mandy Rose. Sent to the outside by Charlotte Flair. Big forearm smash and a slap across the face. Back elbow by Charlotte. As now Charlotte re-enters the ring, grabs a hold of the ladder. And is Charlotte going to try and retrieve the briefcase? Charlotte's climbing. Charlotte Flair grabbing a hold of the briefcase. Ember Moon coming up the other side of the ladder. And now Flair and Moon at the top of the ladder. Dangerous territory here for both women. Oh, Charlotte falling off the ladder with force. And now Ember Moon with her hands on the briefcase. Becky Lynch, though, pushes down the ladder. And now Ember Moon catches the electric chair drop. Meanwhile, look where Kairi Sane is at. Oh, my goodness. A neck breaker by Sasha Banks, and the ladder, I think, collapsed onto her. Hurricane Rana as well by Banks, taking Rose out of the situation. Only 3 women are in the ring right now. Sasha Banks looking to take advantage of this. Oh, but Charlotte Flair sees what Banks is trying to do. Charlotte trying to take Sasha Banks out of the picture here. And now Becky Lynch and Mandy Rose joining the party. There goes Sasha. And now Ember Moon looking for the butterfly suplex, but Mandy Rose instead with the sit-out gourdbuster. And now Moon at the top of the ladder. Can she pull down the briefcase? Oh no! Becky Lynch kicks back up to her feet. And now Ember Moon sent to the apron. She manages to hold on to the ropes. Bexploder by Becky. And now Becky setting up the ladder. Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. No, Becky thought about climbing the ladder, instead shoves Banks off of it. And now Sasha with the reversal, back elbow delivered. And there goes Sasha thanks to Charlotte Flair. Charlotte the only woman in the ring right now, but in comes Mandy Rose, who was on the apron. Charlotte and Mandy about to go at it. Mandy Rose with the bed of roses. This is Mandy's opportunity. Mandy Rose climbing the ladder to retrieve the briefcase. There goes Becky Lynch. And now Ember Moon trying to knock Mandy off at the top of the ladder. Sasha up the other end. Big chop and oh! Another collision off the top of the ladder. Big forearm there by Flair. Big chop to the chest. Those patented Flair chops coming into play. There goes Sasha Banks. She hangs on. And now there goes Ember Moon on the other side of the ring, but she also hangs on. Oh! Kyrie using the ladder to her advantage. Anything's legal in a Money in the Bank ladder match. And now Kyrie saying, come on Kyrie. Come on Kyrie. Pull down the contract. Achieve your dreams. But wait a minute, Mandy Rose. Trying to stop Kyrie Sane. Oh no. These women are going to be feeling the effects of this matchup for a while. There goes Becky Lynch sent to the outside. Sasha Banks once again climbing the ladder. Sasha Banks. Oh no, Charlotte. Wait a minute. Charlotte with a neck breaker off the ladder. This is awesome chants from the WWE fans. Oh, there goes Mandy Rose. Took a bump and a half right there. And Sasha again, she is absolutely relentless here tonight. She wants to become Miss Money in the Bank. And I think she may have it. Yes, she has. Sasha Banks has done it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Universal Championship.
Here comes the #1 contender to the Universal Championship. He is the Freak, Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan has been going on a tear as of late after losing in the Elimination Chamber Universal Championship match a month ago. Sullivan has 3 victories under his belt, but interestingly enough, so does the champion Bray Wyatt, or should I say the Fiend. It all comes down to this. 3 victories for both of these monsters. Only one can come out with a 4th. Lars Sullivan getting ready to challenge for the Universal Championship tonight against the Fiend, the undefeated Bray Wyatt. Sullivan looks ready. Sullivan looks ready, but there's a difference between looking ready and being ready. There is the Universal Champion. There is the Fiend. The Fiend was able to capture the Universal Championship at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view inside of the Elimination Chamber structure. He survived 5 other men to become Universal Champion. Tonight is his first title defense on pay-per-view and in general. And he comes up against the Freak, Lars Sullivan. I have been looking forward to this since this matchup was announced. And I have an inkling that this is going to be a very different matchup than the Fiend is used to. I don't think this is going to be a walk in the park for the Universal Champion here tonight. This may be the Fiend's most difficult challenge to date. But then again, the Fiend made short work of John Cena. So who's to say, really? It is difficult to predict what is going to be a challenge for the Fiend. Monday Night Raw's main event is about to be underway. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, defending the Universal Championship against Lars Sullivan. Let's get into the introductions.
Introducing the challenger from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 303 pounds, Lars Sullivan. And introducing the champion, weighing in at 285 pounds, he is the WWE Universal Champion, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
Let's not forget that this past Monday night on Raw, it was the Fiend that stood tall over Lars Sullivan. Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, was able to lay out Sullivan with the mandible claw, and that was the final picture, the final image we got heading into this pay-per-view. There's the bell. We are now underway, and Sullivan out of the gate with a shoulder tackle. Sullivan unleashing the pent-up frustration from being laid out this past Monday by the Fiend. Look at these clubbing forearms across the face of the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Sullivan starting the matchup strong. But now the Fiend finds the counter. Fireman's carry takeover by the champion. And now, oh my goodness, the Fiend hoisting up Sullivan with ease. And he's just choking him in the air. Oh, and Sullivan forced to rake the eye to break the hold. And now Sullivan again on the offensive. Unleashing some strikes. Dropping the champion. And now the Fiend going to be sent off the ropes. Sullivan with a big clothesline. And now the full mount. Sullivan unloading. Oh my goodness, the Fiend just sat up. The Fiend now with a Uranagi. And just like that, the champion has taken over. Bray Wyatt, pump handle slam. Dropping Sullivan, but Sullivan's right back up to his feet. Arm drag by the champion. And now the Fiend with the elbow to the back of the head. There's another one. Looking for a third. No, Sullivan reverses. Oh, what a headbutt. Sullivan firing up himself. But the Fiend is back to his feet. German suplex by Sullivan. Back and forth thus far between these two monsters. Sullivan on top of the Fiend right now as he launches Bray Wyatt into the corner. Sullivan just channeling his inner anger. And that is what he has to do to beat the Fiend here tonight. Big splash in the corner. If Sullivan stands any chance against the champion tonight, he has to channel his inner rage. Backbreaker by Sullivan. The knee right to the spine. And now Sullivan, what is this? Oh, look at this. Canadian backbreaker locked in. Could you imagine if the Fiend submits to Sullivan tonight? The Fiend, though, able to escape. And now, uh-oh. Another Uranagi. A second Uranagi by the champion. And now a clubbing blow to the back. And oh my goodness. Creepy. And now Sullivan is up against the ropes. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Oh, utilising the top rope to his advantage. Just choking Sullivan with it. Oh, and there's Sister Abigail. Where the hell did that come from? Is that going to be enough to retain the championship? No, Sullivan is still alive. This matchup rolls on as now Sullivan picked back up to his feet. Oh, the Fiend looking for a choke slam. Sullivan able to block it. And now wait a minute, Lars Sullivan with the freak accident. The freak accident to the Fiend. Sullivan to win the title. No, the Fiend is able to raise the shoulder. And now Sullivan up to the middle rope. Talking some trash. Sullivan, big splash across the body of the champion. And now Lars Sullivan lifting up Bray Wyatt. Driving his knee into the spine and power slamming the champion down to the canvas. But look at that. The Fiend right back up with a third Uranagi. A trifecta of Uranagis. And now a double axe handle to the back as well. Two-handed spine buster. Sullivan picked right back to his feet, and oh, what a clothesline. Sullivan rolling to the outside of the ring, but did you see the quickness of the Fiend right there? The referee beginning his count to 10. Remember, champion's advantage. If Sullivan gets disqualified or counted out, the Fiend will still keep the championship. And now Lars Sullivan caught again in this choke. The elevated choke of the Fiend. And again Sullivan rakes the eyes to escape. Big clubbing blow to the skull. And now Lars Sullivan showcasing his power. My word. Lifting up the Fiend from the canvas and slamming him all the way back down again. And now look at Lars lining up for the clothesline out of the corner. Oh, but the Fiend blocked it. And now there's a shoulder tackle in the corner by the champion. Looking to follow up with some snake eyes. And now Sullivan sent it to the corner, but the referee just got bulldozed. I would not want to be the referee right now. In between these two monsters, there's a clothesline to the back of the head. The head collided with the turnbuckle. Is this enough? No, Sullivan kicks out. Imagine telling these two monsters that they've not got the job done. It's tough being an official, as now looking for the chokeslam is the Fiend, but Sullivan again had it scouted. And now again Sullivan looking for that clothesline out of the corner. Can he connect it this time? Yes, he can! The champion has been dropped. Sullivan to become Universal Champion. No! Another 2 count. It has been quite the matchup thus far. As now Sullivan lifting up the Fiend and slamming him into the corner of the ring. And look at Sullivan again trying to channel his rage. Oh, big knee in the corner. What a knee strike in the corner that was. And now the Fiend going to be sent off the ropes. Off the collision. Bray Wyatt, the first to follow up. Launching Sullivan over his shoulders with ease. But Sullivan's right back to his feet with a running STO. This has certainly been the Fiend's most difficult challenge to date. We have never seen the Fiend in this predicament before, as wait a minute, the choke again. The elevated choke on Sullivan. And is this it? This could be it. No, again, Sullivan trying to rake the eye, and he does. Another rake to the eye. And now Sullivan, again, launching the Fiend into the corner. And is Sullivan on the cusp of becoming Universal Champion? This could be a monumental victory in Lars Sullivan's career. He needs to do something big to put away the champion. That is for damn sure. And this could be the move. Lars Sullivan up top with the Fiend. Back superplex. And is that enough to put away the champion? Oh, wait a minute. Sullivan's not quite done yet. Lars Sullivan now with a running sit-out powerbomb. Has Lars Sullivan just beat the Fiend Bray Wyatt? He could be a 3 count away from walking out with the championship. Here it is. No, the Fiend kicks out. And Bray Wyatt's right back to his feet again. Mandible claw. Mandible claw. Oh no, Sullivan head first into the mat. Here's the cover. Bray Wyatt retains the gold. What a match.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Universal Champions, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
The Fiend is still the Universal Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
It is now time for the WWE Championship main event tonight, as we welcome you back to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. There is the number 1 contender to the WWE Championship, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. And that is the man that has vowed to defeat Tommaso Ciampa here tonight to become the WWE Champion. Pete Dunne stated on SmackDown Live a few weeks ago that he will be the one to end the reign of the Psycho Killer. He claims that he has never been more determined and motivated in his entire career. And he says that if Tommaso Ciampa thinks that he is the most ruthless bastard on SmackDown Live, he is mistaken, because Pete Dunne is as ruthless as Ciampa is. Here comes the champion. There is the Psycho Killer alongside Goldie. There is Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa was able to become WWE Champion at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view inside the Elimination Chamber structure. He was able to survive against 5 other men and reign supreme. Tonight is his first ever title defense, and he comes into this matchup with Pete Dunne, an undefeated man. Will Pete Dunne be the one to end the undefeated Tommaso Ciampa's reign as WWE Champion? We are about to find out. This is our main event tonight at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and it is for the WWE title, the most prestigious prize in all of WWE.
Introducing the challenger from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne! And introducing the champion from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, he is the WWE champion, Tommaso Ciampa!
The first title defense of Tommaso Ciampa since he became champion at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Pete Dunne going one-on-one with Tommaso Ciampa, who is going to walk out of this one with that, the WWE title. Both men looking confident as the bell sounds, and Pete Dunne went for the forearm smash out of the gate. Ciampa saw it coming. And now Tommaso Ciampa wrestling Dunne to the ground looking for the armbar, and he has put many away with this move in the past. Ciampa looking to make short work of Pete Dunne to embarrass the Bruiserweight tonight, but Pete Dunne is able to survive. Now Pete Dunne grabbing a hold of the arm of Ciampa now, lifting him up high, and again this time slamming into the canvas, and again Pete Dunne going to work on the arm of Ciampa. And now the stomp to the midsection. Some more to the back. Oh, big boot to the face. And Pete Dunne doing his thing. And uh-oh, he's going after those fingers. Bending it like Beckham as he drives the knees into the spine of the champion. Pendulum backbreaker to follow up. And now Pete Dunne gonna show off his strength. My word, sit out powerbomb. First cover of the matchup, only gets a 1. And now Ciampa being picked back up to his feet. Big chop to the chest, followed by a forearm smash. And now Ciampa sending Dunne up and over the top rope. Dunne hangs on. Big shot right there to the face. And now Dunne heading to the top rope. Decides against jumping though. Big jab. Another chop, and Ciampa gives one right back. Ciampa missing out on the knee. And now Pete Dunne rolling up Ciampa to win the title. No. A 2 count surprisingly. Oh, and there's an exploder suplex. As Dunne got caught up in the rope momentarily, Ciampa took full advantage. And now Tommaso Ciampa looking for a powerbomb maybe, but Pete Dunne rolls through into a cover. Ciampa kicks out again. Oh, ripcord forearm smash. Nailing Ciampa right in the face there. And now Ciampa in the corner. Snapmare takedown though by Pete Dunne. And now Dunne again heading to the top. And this time he'll take the risk. Dropping the elbow right to the chest. Here's another cover. Pete Dunne, no. Easy kick out for Ciampa. As now Ciampa with the kick to the midsection. Looking for a powerbomb again though. Oh, Canadian Rack DDT instead. Pete Dunne just got planted. Here's the cover by Ciampa. No such luck, retaining the gold. Pete Dunne again able to stay alive. As now the go behind by Ciampa into a German suplex. Ciampa keeps the grip for a second one. Looking for the trifecta is Tommaso Ciampa, a third German suplex to the Bruiserweight. And Ciampa is very pleased with himself. Pete Dunne in the corner, as Tommaso Ciampa looks to stomp him out. Boot right there to the chest. And now Dunne picked back up to a vertical base. Tommaso Ciampa with the air raid crash. Ciampa to retain the title. Cover here on Pete Dunne. And Dunne again gets the shoulder up. It has been a back and forth contest thus far. As now Ciampa sending Pete Dunne to the outside. Dunne hanging on. Big shot right there to the face. And this is deja vu. Pete Dunne's up high again for the crossbody. And now Dunne, backdrop driver. Driving the neck of Tommaso Ciampa into the mat with force. And Pete Dunne has taken over this WWE Championship matchup. Ciampa again sent into the corner. Big kick from the Bruiserweight. And now Dunne again on the move. Heading up to the top turnbuckle once again. Pete Dunne, moonsault. And Dunne right away hooks the outside leg to win the championship here. No. Ciampa again stays in it. Big chop to the chest again, followed by a slap this time. And here comes Dunne off the ropes with a drop kick. Stomp to the midsection, and now Pete Dunne again. Going to work on the arm of Ciampa. Bending it right back. Oh, but Ciampa's right back to his feet. Staring Dunne right in the face. Looking for the fairy tale ending, but Pete Dunne turns it into a Hurricane Rana. What a reversal. And Ciampa wisely rolling to the outside, as I think Pete Dunne was perhaps setting up for the bitter end. In comes Tommaso. And Pete Dunne was ready and waiting. Pete Dunne with the X-Plex to capture the gold. Shoulders are down, only for a 2 count. Things are getting good now. Oh, snap German suplex by Pete Dunne. Followed by a knee strike to the skull. And now into the Kimura. Kimura lock by Pete Dunne. Tommaso Ciampa's in trouble. Can he escape? Yes, he can. And now Tommaso Ciampa with a striking combination. Went for the big boot. Nobody home, and there's another German. Another German suplex by Pete Dunne. And now Dunne's getting crazy. Pete Dunne looking for the bitter end. Big forearm to set it up. And here it comes, the bitter end. Perhaps for Tommaso Ciampa's title reign. Dunne shoots the half to capture the title. No, how did Ciampa kick out of that? Ciampa kicked out of the bitter end. I thought he had the title won. And now the collar and elbow tie up. Ciampa shoving away Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne in trouble now. As Tommaso Ciampa looks for the suplex, and there it is. Suplex delivered. But Ciampa's not quite through yet. Neither is Pete Dunne. Ciampa sending Dunne over the top rope once again. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Willow's Bell. Willow's Bell by Ciampa. Pete Dunne could be out of it. Big boot in the corner. Ciampa may have the matchup won. Pete Dunne is in a bad way right now. Ciampa again with the boot to the chest. Oh, and there's a knee right to the spine. And now the trash talk begins from the WWE Champion. Tommaso Ciampa looking to put this away. Air raid crash for the second time. That is how he captured the gold at the Elimination Chamber Oh, but wait a minute. Referee, open your eyes. Ciampa using the ropes for leverage, but Dunne kicked out. Pete Dunne fighting spirit. What a forearm. Ciampa's right back up, though. Gut punch by Dunne. And now Pete Dunne has the nose of Ciampa. Oh, stop right to the back of the head. Ciampa again right back to his feet. Kick to the gut. And now Pete Dunne with a suplex of his own. Dunne still has life left within him. Ciampa struggling to stand. Big shot right there as Ciampa's against the ropes. And now Pete Dunne gonna go to town on Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa's tied up in the ropes, defenseless, and Pete Dunne took full advantage of that. Here comes another backdrop driver. Dunne focusing on the neck of Tommaso Ciampa. And now Ciampa head first off the turnbuckle. Ciampa sent off the ropes. Pete Dunne with the rolling elbow. Is it enough to put away Ciampa to win the WWE title? There's another kick out and another near fall. Oh, went for the drop kick. Double stomp instead by Pete Dunne. Another great counter from the Bruiserweight. Ciampa's trying to get back up to his feet. Pete Dunne ready and waiting at the top right. Oh, what a clothesline. Clothesline off the top. And now Pete Dunne setting up Ciampa. Suplex into the powerbomb. We may be on the verge of crowning a new WWE champion. Ciampa off the ropes. There's another forearm smash. Pete Dunne can taste the gold. Oh, but Ciampa pops right back up again. Dunne caught the leg and there's another clothesline. And now the boot right to the face, followed by another one. Two boots to the face and now Pete Dunne lining up Ciampa. Pete Dunne snapping the fingers of Tommaso. Forearm smash, setting up a second bitter end. And will that be enough to put away Ciampa? Pete Dunne hooks the outside leg to win the title. Oh my goodness. Ciampa kicks out again. Oh, but Pete Dunne thinking on his feet. Turns it into a triangle submission. And is Ciampa going to submit? Tommaso Ciampa in trouble again. Can he fight out of this predicament? Oh, look at the strength powerbomb. Both men struggling to stand. As now Ciampa, possibly out of desperation, delivers the Russian leg sweep. And now again looking for the armbar. He bridges through. Ciampa with the armbar locked in. Tommaso Ciampa to retain his title. No, Pete Dunne again escapes. Pete Dunne again escapes the armbar. Big bicycle kick. Dunne now off the bicycle kick. Sit out powerbomb to capture the championship. No. And Ciampa again right back to his feet. Pete Dunne gets hit with another German suplex. Ciampa again, another one. The German suplexes to Pete Dunne. Maybe too much for him to handle. And there goes Dunne. Tommaso Ciampa thinking about something sadistic. Oh no, he sends Dunne back inside the ring. What is Ciampa thinking? Possibly may have thought about something sadistic but decided against it. He just wants to retain his title, I guess. And again, that is exactly what he's thinking of doing. Armbar locked in again to retain his title, to get this matchup over and done with. I think Ciampa can sense a title change due to the fight of Pete Dunne being displayed in this match. Oh, what a slap. And another pendulum backbreaker. Dunne again heading up high to the high rent district. Double stomp misses. Ciampa got out of the way. And uh-oh, it may have been one high risk too many. There's the fairy tale ending. The fairy tale ending to retain the title. Tommaso Ciampa defeats Pete Dunne. He is still WWE Champion.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Champion, Tommaso Ciampa.
Ciampa is still WWE Champion. An unfortunate loss here tonight for the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. Where does Dunne go from here? And more importantly, who will be the next challenger for Ciampa's WWE title? Thank you everybody for tuning in. Good night from us here at Money in the Bank. What a night it has been.